Hey my lovelies, welcome back to my channel, and this is my final Christmas design of the year. So this design is my Merry Christmas wreath design. So I've applied my tips to a Miss Lottie, and now I'm going in with the thin clear base on all of the nails, and I am going to do the thumb. You lucky people. For those of you with mega good eyesight will have noticed that I have cheated again and stuck the tips halfway down the nail. This is because I wanted a sort of mid to long length ballerina shape, and to get that shape I would have had to tailor in the tips slightly if I'd put them on normally. By sticking them on halfway down the nail, I could just nip the end off and have the shape and length I wanted. So just finishing off my clear acrylic, and then we will get into the actual design. So this whole set was inspired by this glitter, which was the day 11 glitter from the advent calendar. It's a really nice mix, and it's another one with chunky tinsel, so I was excited to use that. Starting off on the pinky, and on this nail and also on the index finger, I'm just doing a full base of white acrylic. Forgot my colours. Just painting this on, making sure I'm nice and neat around the cuticle. This is literally just the base, so keeping it nice and thin, but I still want a nice neat cuticle line. There's a little bit of a patch there, even I saw it on camera, so just going in with a teeny tiny bit more. And now I'm going to repeat the process on the index finger. You do not need me to talk through this, so I'm just going to let you watch. So on the middle nail, I'm doing a full nail, and I'm using this gorgeous gold. This is one of the coloured acrylics from Moyra, and I'm literally just painting it on. The coloured acrylics from Moyra are incredibly pigmented, so they are purely used for colour. There's no strength in them, they do need capping. And the reason I've used this from Moyra and another colour is just because I didn't have the colours I wanted in my Glam and Glitz. So I went through my drawers and picked these out because they were just perfect, and it meant I didn't have to do any mixing or faffing around. Once that full nail is done, I'm just doing some stripes on those two white nails. Now, I wasn't looking for perfect colour block stripes. I'm not looking for it too mixed up like a marble, so that's why I'm doing it this way. I just wanted to have a bit of a stripy nail, but I wanted it to be a bit more relaxed, but not too relaxed. So that's why I did it this way, not as a marble. So I've just done one near the top, one near the bottom. I'm still going to want to see some of the white, so that's why I've kept a gap. And then directly underneath the gold, I'm going in with a green. This is another Moyra. I think this is Arena, but I didn't check the names, I apologise. I think the gold is Treasure and the green is Arena though, from what I can remember. And I'm just going underneath those gold lines with the green. They don't have to be perfect in size, they don't have to be the same thickness, they don't have to be straight. These were just, I'm going to go with it, I'm just going to plonk it on and go with it. Quite difficult for me sometimes because I like things to be just so, but I just went with it. So I'm just going to repeat this with that last gold line, and then I'm pretty sure I went in and did another gold line underneath the green, so the green was sandwiched between the gold. Yeah, so I'm going to do this on the two nails again, and then I will be back with you. Now it's time for glitter. Yep, so I'm going to do a full glitter nail on the ring finger. Oh, just look at it. It's beautiful. So this was a really nice sort of greeny, goldy, iridescent-y mix. It's got lots of other colours in it, but the green and the gold were sort of the main colours. And I think that's because it had green and gold tinsel, chunky tinsel, and then some smaller multicoloured bits, and then iridescent. And that's why I chose green and gold. Love this mix. It's got more iridescent in it than the pink chunky tinsel-y mix, but I really love it. So I've done a full nail here. Because it's got little bits of glitter, it's easy to get nice full coverage without having to faff too much, but I'm just moving it around with the tip of my brush, patting it down because it will need capping. And then on my two sort of stripy nails, I'm just going with a little bit of glitter right in the centre where that middle white band is, just filling it in. I don't mind if a little bit of white shows above and below, because that goes with the design. I'm just moving it around, and then I'm going to do the same on this one. So I've still got a bit of white above and below, and you know, I'm just jabbering on. So I'm just finishing off, getting it into place, using the brush to push it where I want it, and I'm just using teeny tiny beads of the glitter. Much easier to work with if it's teeny tiny beads, and placing it, and then I will let it set before I cap it so that I don't worry about moving it. But as I promised, I'm doing the thumb. So I decided for this design I was going to do the thumb similar to the middle but with glitter, and then I decided, do you know what, I'm just going to do a full glitter nail again because it is such gorgeous glitter. And quite often in designs where I don't show the thumb, or I don't do a thumb at all, if I was going to, I would do it as a full glitter nail or a glitter fade, or I would just repeat either the pinky or the ring finger, because in pictures and things you tend not to see the thumb and it's not easy to show in video. So that's always my thinking, I'll just repeat one of those, but if in doubt I just go for the full glitter on the thumb, because you can never have too much glitter. And give a nice sparkly thumbs up that way. So just finishing off, patting that glitter into place, as always using the tip of the brush just to move the bigger pieces to get them where I want them, making sure I've got full coverage. And then when I'm happy, I will let the glitter set, because I don't want to cap it in clear until it's set, because otherwise you'll just smush it, move it around, end up with a big gap or whatever. So the design is all laid down, and now we will cap it in clear acrylic. This is where I build all my structure, make sure I've got the apex, and then file these nails to shape, and then they are ready to finish off with the final part of the design, and then top coat. So here they are, all capped and filed, and now we give them a good old clean scrub it up, rub with a wax strip and some cleanser, get rid of any pesky dust and anything like that that will ruin the design. And then I've got a selection of red, gold and green crystals. I've got this Wreath charm from my collection, and then using my Perfect Nails gel glue, I've got my crystal katana and a little micro swab. I'm going to put a blob of the glue right in the centre of that gold nail, and then apply my charm. Just manoeuvre it where I want it with the end of my crystal katana, and then flash cure. Like to flash cure just to hold it in place so that I can then continue to build my crystal design. And I'm just using a selection of those green, gold and red crystals. I decided to add some red as well because there's red in that wreath, and obviously the glitter does have some other colours in, so I knew it would fit. So just alternating, I'm creating a little bit of a loop and then just going to add a couple of others, and then when I'm happy with that crystal placement, I'm going to give it a full 60-second cure. Now, if when you're doing crystal placements you're a bit uncomfortable and you think they're going to move or you might knock it, you can flash cure as often as you want, but I knew I could do all of this in one hit, so I'm just going to finish placing them. Then I will cure for the full 60 seconds, and then we are going to wave the magic wand that is top coat. So here we go, time for the magic. Got Perfect Nails top gel, and I'm going to apply this to all of those nails. This is where they come back to life, where you can really appreciate just how beautiful that glitter is, and my word, it is. And even the gold is beautiful, it's got a lot of sparkle to it. On this I'm going to use the brush just around the crystals, and then to get right in amongst them and in any little grooves, gaps, I'm using my little detailer brush. Make sure I get right in the middle of that wreath and the little loop of crystals. Don't want to go over top of them with the top coat, so that's why the detailer brush is perfect. And then we'll finish top coating the other nails, and we can pop in the lamp to cure for 60 seconds. And that's the end of my Christmas videos and my Christmas designs. And here it is. So I hope you have all enjoyed my Christmas designs this year, as well as the advent calendar videos, although there is still one more of those to come. Thank you so much for watching these videos and watching this one, and if you have enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up and make sure you click subscribe. Check out the description box for product links, details and all that jazz. And the last thing for me to say is have the most wonderful Christmas. I hope you have an amazing time. It's not going to be what we're used to, but still enjoy it, have fun, relax. I will see you all again, probably in the new year now, but I might surprise you. And thank you so much for all your support this year. I love you all. Bye.